Hello, 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 and God bless you all today. Good morning, good morning, good morning to y'all. Not the best hair day, but it'll do. Some days you just get up and your hair just don't work. It's messy. But I'm good. Okay, so good morning and God bless you all. Great afternoon to you, depending on where you are. There are a lot of things I would like to talk to you all about. And I know it's going to actually bless your life. For those of you who cannot get the live stream, you will get the live stream when I am done. When I am done streaming. But there's a couple of things I want to talk to you all about. And the first thing I want to talk to you all about, I don't know whether to start telling y'all about the dreams I had first over these last 3 days, or to start talking to you about faith first, or what. But stay tuned. Let me think about it. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I got some time today to spend with y'all. And I've decided not to be selfish with my words. So, I posted some pictures of myself from 2017 about I Faith, because I had sung and wrote a song entitled I Faith. And at the time, you know, I looked so much more different because I was lighter, and I was like wearing blonde hair, and I just looked it different because for the longest time, blonde was my signature hairstyle and my signature color that I would wear for my hair color, and I wore that. I struggle with not wearing it even to this day, because I try to embrace the authenticity of being a Black woman and being an African American woman. And the more and more I embraced African culture and my African people, the more and more I started to appreciate the fact that having my natural color of black hair and having my eyes with no eyelashes and just no contacts in my eyes, and embracing me for who I am, and even my shape and my size. It's a struggle right now because I'm not used to being in double digits, and right now I'm a size 9 or a size 10, probably size 10, might be a size 12 I could fit. I'm used to being a 4 or a 5 or a 7 strong, and it's really hard to embrace that. And I shared a conversation, just a slight conversation that I was having with my friend, Prophet Roth out of Africa. And I know you guys overheard him say to me, please eat, eat, eat. I hate it when you're skinny. I hate it when you're skinny. I don't like that. And most African men don't like that. They feel as though, you know, all of the BBLs, all of the fake stuff, the fake boobs, fake bodies, you don't have no rolls nowhere, you're just not normal. They're not attracted to that. And so, you know, there are still just a group of men who really appreciate women that are real, and women that, you know, embrace their shape and their size. And in American culture, that is just something that American men have certainly have gone against, and that is being, well, you have people like Boosie, you still have people who still like naturally thick women, but for the most part, Ashley Graham is one of the only supermodels that has made it to that level. Well, now we have more and more African models. I fit in very well with them. But I'm not a size 16. I'm not a size 18. So I don't really fit. You know, you can't be where I am. You got to be really, really big. And for years, I did a lot of modeling. My mom had me in modeling. I modeled for years, being a twin. And I had to learn a lot. I had to really, really learn a lot. And I loved modeling. And so, like I always say to y'all when I come on here, I have to always feel as though I have to be top tier. My hair has to be right. My clothes have to be right. For the longest time, I was just telling my son yesterday, I don't wear my clothes more than once. So if you see me with something on, I never wear it again. Not even a prophetic garment. I just don't. And I think that has a lot to do with the way my mom raised me and raised my sister as we were coming up with the best and being twins. We although we were in the struggle probably when we were young a little bit, we never like had to like wear the same clothes twice, because when you're twins, you get a lot of attention. Everybody wants to see you and everybody wants to celebrate you and so forth and so on. And so, you just get used to being dressed up for people to see you and to people to say, oh, you're so cute. And that goes on for years. And then you get accustomed to that. You get acquainted with that. And so, I'm very, very hard on myself with my appearance. I really am. But anyway, so, and then you could look at mostly any mega church in Africa or London, where they have black churches, and you can see the women are very healthy and their cheeks are full and their cheekbones are high and their bodies are thick like mine, but much thicker. And so, that's something that most women, you can only get here in my life after you have really, really accepted the fact that you don't have to be like the culture of America or their blonde hair and their blue eyes and their stereotypical Brazilian butt lifts, whatever they have, whatever the fake stuff they have, and their fake teeth and all of that. I mean, so. But I want to talk to y'all about some things, and I just don't know if I want to talk to y'all about the dreams first or faith first. So, because I want to set this off right. Because it angered me for the longest time to hear people sling faith around, and faith this and faith that and faith this. And I said, God, why do these people have to fake like they have faith? And why do these people use faith as a cliche? Why do they use faith as just some type of famous terminology or famous word that could be mentioned in pulpits across the world, when in fact many of the people who ascribe to faith itself have never had to experience anything that had to do with faith, and God forbid they ever had to contend with or deal with any spirit or any legions of demons or any principalities and powers and rulers of darkness that have literally come for their faith in the faith. In the faith, the faith. I'm not talking about faith for a car, faith for a house, faith. I'm talking about, and listen, that's faith for things, but then in the faith, where you gotta literally, really, really believe that Jesus exists, and believing in Jesus wasn't a problem for you until you came into atheistic or atheist cultures, and you started to go to school, and you started to learn about Sigmund Freud, Erik Erikson, Piaget, and you started to learn about different theorists and different people who say this and say that, and you begin